And so another year here at Fright Fest begins. The scare actors are all out, and we're gonna get this thing underway. And it's kind of crazy to think that this event has been running for 30 years. Are they counting that one year it was Hallowfest? I don't know, but it's good to be back. The fog is in the air, and I'm mostly checking out shows, by the way. I do have a media invite for September 24th, and I'll put up in the corner when that happens the video that I've made, and then we'll take video through all the houses. Last year I kind of made the mistake on opening night of going through and trying to do everything, and I absolutely destroyed myself and kept it all in one video. It was a rough night of running around, meaning I did video in the houses and video of all the shows. So this time we're gonna just kind of take it a little bit easy and explore all of the shows and the locations of the houses, but not necessarily go through them, and then the scare zones, of course. But we're gonna wait until it's darker to explore those scare zones, because I feel like I've done that lap twice every year just to see it during the day. But anyway, we're making our way over. Actually, let's say hi to this guy. Does he have a name? Leave it in the comments if he has ever been named before. I remember they used to have him out front, but now, I think since last year, he's found a pretty nice location here in front of the big wheel, right down this really nice archway set. I really like what they've done with that whole thing and kind of repurposed it throughout all the different events. Now, I think it bears mentioning now, as I make my way to the first show, that there is no awakening, and I don't believe there was a parade either on Fridays. It's a Saturday and Sunday only type of thing, despite the fact that they're open not as long on Sundays, which is kind of a bummer, and as a whole they're only open for 5 hours, where in previous years they used to go until like 2 a.m. and I kind of miss that, being able to kind of just chill and vibe. Now it feels like everybody's rushing to where they need to go, and just as the energy is getting up here, they just shut the whole thing down. It's kind of a bummer. Anyway, oh, they have seats now. Hold on. So it looks like there is no blood drums now. They're the blade drummers. I wonder, the only time I've seen blades is in Monster Stomp, the Thrasher Alley version, or Slasher Alley. And they have seats. They actually have seats. Before, this used to be like a big crowd of people. Anyway, gonna sit tight, and next up, I guess, is the first show for the season, the Blade Drummers. I kind of really wish I could have caught that at night, but being as there's like 3 other bits of entertainment and I want to walk all around the park here, not going to be able to do that tonight, but definitely next time I come back, probably try to grab some video of that show at night because of all the fire and all of that. Although, for being called Blade Drummers, I was hoping for more, sharp edge things. I think I saw the knives, which I've seen before with Monster Stomp, but then they brought out like butcher's cleavers. Great. I say keep going with that and just add as many like things that are not supposed to be drummed with and drum with them. My favorite sections were when they brought in the snare and when they did like solos with the knives and like brought down the music so you could really hear what they were playing, A lot of times I feel like it's just watching people play along to a track. And don't get me wrong, some of those tracks were really good. Like they had versions of Toxicity in there, and that is one of my favorites. Probably one of the few songs I can still play drums on by memory. But anyway, cool show. Excited to see that develop and adjust and all of that. But I do wish there were more blades. Talk about a transition. So are you safe in the Oktoberfest area, and then as soon as you pass the demons, you're no longer safe, perhaps? But Demon District, we'll come back to this a little bit later when it's dark. So it looks like Fears and the Manor are making a comeback, and something I noticed is that they're actually opening early on Saturdays and Sundays at 4 p.m., so a few hours before the event officially starts. Now, if you've been watching my videos over the years, you'll know that Fears and Manor have been pretty inconsistent at best, generally because there haven't been too many scare actors in there at the times that I've gone through it, or the timing was off, or there's been some really, disruptive guests and stuff going through with Flash, or generally just not following the rules. So it's been tough to really rate those highly, and I don't know how much of it is under their control versus, something that can be addressed by better planning. I really have no idea. Yes, I am. You got anything to shout out?
What's your thing?
Thrills and magic. I can give you a card in a sec. The shot ain't done though.
This was a model. Should have been a model. She should have been a model. She's
Shout out to Bedford, 508. You know what I'm saying?
All the way from Massachusetts. Jesse.
I've already been spotted, so I guess we're coming through here today. There's a nun. Hold up, let's go see the nun. Reminds me of, have any of you seen those videos on TikTok of the nun that rides on that one flat ride? If you haven't, please look it up. It's amazing. All right, where is... Apparently this is going to be the new area, scare zone for the Conjuring. I don't know where they actually opened it up. I don't see a sign. Maybe I passed it. Where's the house entrance going to be? Do you know? So I asked around, and this is where the Conjuring's entrance is supposed to be. The queue will be up front here, and then in that tent, I guess that's the queue for Superman, isn't it? So I guess they'll be taking up that space, or is it going... I don't know, actually, so I'm going to stop guessing. However, I was informed that it is being run by a different entertainment company who did the design work and hired all the scare actors. So, yeah, it should be... Actually, I know that it's the company behind all the stuff that's happening at Dark Knight, so I'm really interested to see how that comes together, but it won't be here until, I think, next week or the week after opening. And as I'm leaving here, I was also told that there's going to be fog and lights and stuff that aren't set up yet, so that will be coming soon. Aw, they're still asleep. They haven't woken up yet for spooky season. Don't want to disturb them. So to quickly summarize, I got bad information. So an outside company does not do Fears or Manors anymore. Now it's the park itself. The Conjuring is going to be a different company, the company doing Dark Knights. Saw X is a mixture of Six Flags and whatever they've been provided, so I think it was designed from the outside and then brought in to be related, so like props and all of that stuff. And the scare actors will be from Six Flags, from Great Adventure, whereas the Conjuring, they'll be brought in from the outside. And it looks like the second show is about to start. That's right, 7:15, so it's going to start getting dark pretty soon.
A round of applause for our tech. He's working hard tonight. Everything's failing, but we're making it work. We're making it work. No ketchup, no mustard. We're not going to eat this balloon for your demented entertainment. You want to see it? Say yeah! Yeah! All right. If I'm going to hammer the nail into my head, obviously I need what? A hammer. Thank you for saying hammer. Last show someone answered help. Said I needed help. Also true, but hammer is the correct answer. The old circus sideshow, nail in the head stunt. Here we go.
Wait, where's the balloon?
I can't believe nobody's trying to stop me. Not one person said a thing, and you started filming it. Yeah. I get hurt, you get a viral video. I film it. I'm gonna do it. But I'm not gonna do it there. If I did it there, I can only do the act once. So I do it. Thanks, I stole that joke from Daffy Duck's. True story. I do it in the center of the face. Center of the face is right here. So here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna hammer the nail straight back in the skull. It's gonna sit right there, just missing the brain. All kidding aside, it is going to happen this time. So if you are squeamish or if you have a weak stomach, please throw up in front of someone filming. Come on, that would be a funny video. All right, here we go. Drum roll. Thank you.
Don't do it.
Ah! I'm just kidding. I'm totally fine. You were worried about me. Thanks for being worried. Listen. That's my skull. Now there is a nail hammered in the center of my face. It's taken years of practice, meditation, and self-denial. If you want want to see the nail go all the way in, say yeah! Let's do it! It's gone. It's gone! But it's not forgotten. It's right there. Now I have to get this thing out. I have to take the hammer, and I have to dislodge it from the skull! 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 I thought we had echo on the mic. It's fine. Can you all be my echo, please? All right, here we go. I'll do it again. I'll do it again. I'll do it again. I have to dislodge it from the skull! Skull! That was the best one of the night so far. Oh, it's stuck. It's stuck, and I need some help. Yeah, let's let muscles do it. Do you want to do it? They're chanting for you. Muscles are Muscles' friend. Muscles' friends. Yes, come on up to a thunderous round of applause. Yeah. All right, I'll give you something to do. Here's what we're gonna do. You make pinchy fingers like this. You're gonna grab the head of the nail, and I'm gonna slowly back away from you. Okay? Don't wiggle the nail and don't push the nail, because that's all soft tissue in there, Steve. Okay, here we go. Steve, are you ready? Are you all ready? Am I ready? You said no. That's messed up. That's messed up. This whole side has no faith in me. All right, drum roll for Steve. Drum roll for Steve. Here we go. Yes! No, you can drop it. You don't have to touch it. You don't have to touch it. You don't have to touch it. Steve, I want you to stand there, though, and take a bow to a thunderous round of applause. Steve, everybody! Steve, I have a parting gift for you. Alcohol swab. Alcohol, so you're welcome. Six Flags Freak Show! My name is Albert Cadaver. The show may be over, but once I put these torches out, I'm going to hammer the mother of all nails into my face and come out there and take photos with each and every one of you. Enjoy the rest of your night, everybody!
I really enjoyed that one. There's been a couple freak shows that happened here. I think there was a Dr. Something Oddities and whatever. I forgot the name, I'm sorry. But that one was really good audience interactions. The audience was really feeling it, was participating. It was only 3 tricks, really simple setups, very easy to follow. I don't know, I think that was really good. You can tell that guy has a lot of experience doing what he's doing. Especially, I think he mentioned that he is, or has been, on like various TV shows and stuff like that. Pretty cool to see that level of experience at Great Adventure of all places. So I started walking over toward the Wild Walkway. So unfortunately, there is Saw down by Kingda where the lab used to be, and then straight ahead, that looks like it's blocked off. That's where Bloodshed would be. So you're gonna have to come all the way down here just for Saw. Over there is the station to Kingda, and then right here is where the entrance to Saw X will be. Remember, it's marked on the map, on the app now, which, by the way, shout out to the app. The new one is so good in comparison to the previous version. But yeah, this is where the lab entered, and this is where Saw X will enter in a few weeks. Just passing by Big Top Terror, It's looking good. It's looking good. There's not too many people in line, thankfully, so maybe I can pop in real quick and maybe get some of those mazes in tonight. But I had to see the sign there for Boo Fest, which is happening over there in Bugs Bunny National Park. We'll be doing a separate video about that later on a separate day. The only other thing that's over this way, because there is no scare zone now by Sawmill and the Mine Train, that's basically what got traded off for the Conjuring one, is Bloodshed, which is over here to the left at the beginning of the Wild Walkway. Sadly, there's not much going on over there besides El Toro. And there really isn't a big sign like that you can see. I can't even read this from far away, but this is Bloodshed. It opens after dark, so it's literally just opened. Yeah, my camera can see way more than I can see here, but this is usually one of my favorites. All right, there's Big Top Terror, and now we're turning over this way. I think they've rethemed it. I'm hoping they put a title out somewhere, because this used to be the Lady of the Lake, which I don't know, was classic to me. And now I think it's pirate themed? Oh yeah, they have a really fancy sign for it. Hold up. Very fancy.
If anything, he's probably at the freak show. Arr!
Where's the scary trail? Hi, vlog.
I guess it's been a little condensed. That was a lot of minimal decorations, but it seems to be contained right there to that archway. Basically to that archway, that little tower, and they have another one of those big, you can see it in the center frame orange, one of those compasses, and there's about 5 scare actors in there. Interesting that they condense this so much. Before I get too far away, that was the Curse of Blackbeard's Bounty, apparently. I was going to start making my way over to Demon District, however, this caught my eye here. I guess they got a deal on these. I don't know if you buy them in singles or in pairs, but I'm glad that they've grown in just in time for spooky season. It's a very nice eye garden. Very nice. I see that they're all facing out, though, except those. Those are kind of looking at each other. Maybe they're on a date. However, this is where the hay maze used to be, and like story time and stuff. I wonder if that moved over to Bugs Bunny National Park. Anyway, let's go say hi to the demons. Oh, here we are. It looks like the barrels do not have fog coming out of them yet. But, oh, what's his name? I forgot that dude's name. The giant animatronic that's back there in front of Joker. Anyway, let's see if we can say hi. Where's everybody gathered? Yeah, let's go around. Make the formal entrance, I guess. Let's go say hi. I'm sad they had to cage him in. Maybe he was just getting too powerful. Alright, so Demon District doesn't have like the lights that they used to have for it. Those were pretty cool. And then they used to put fog into these barrels that looked pretty cool. Or were they pipes? I forget, because sometimes I put them over in Clown Town. Anyway, I think we're going to go next over to the Bloody Fountain. So now we're leaving the safety of Oktoberfest, which is a funny vibe, like the music and all of that, to the Bloody Fountain. Amazing. Also the Caribbean people, shout out to them for wearing the lederhosen, because it was hot last weekend, or the weekend before. Anyway, I'm going to stop talking. Let's enjoy this. A little lap around the Bloody Fountain.
I'm craving a slushy soda.
Looking for more scare actors. Man, the vibe completely changes once it's nighttime. Let's see. Ooh. Girl with an axe. Girl with an axe.
Oh, yo, you didn't put me on the camera.
People see a camera and they get goofy. All right, I hear another one of the knife drummers or something. Let me go grab a clip of them now that it's dark, just so we can see it for ourselves. Before I head over there, because I can hear the song, they haven't gotten to the knife part yet. There's Reflections of the Dead. They put up a whole thing. I wonder if line cutting was a thing for them to be putting up all this fencing and stuff. But it is essentially a mirror maze with some scare actors inside. Not too much of a line tonight, but I'm sure that's going to change as we get closer to October and then closer to Halloween. Kind of as I expected, it looks way better at night. And I'm going to swap lenses so we can get some nice close-ups. Looked 100 times better at night. Highly recommend checking that out when night falls. Oh, here we go. Clown Town.
Whole thing gone.
Oh, I love Clown Town. If you guys don't know, 2020, Hallowfest, spent a lot of time recovering from a heart surgery and spent a lot of time in Clown Town, just people watching, vibing, and live streaming. And it was a vibe. It was a time. I see that they haven't set up all the lights. There's usually some lights around here. That big clown, though, is inflated. There seems to be a big dead gap here, scare actor wise, and that's expected because they don't hire everybody right away. You know, this started like a week earlier than they normally do, if I remember right. Nope. There's our third clown. Let's see. I'm hoping there's at least one more clown. So otherwise, it's a light start. Also, Fridays sometimes don't have the best in terms of scheduling. Like, not the best amount of scare actors. Sometimes you got to come on a Saturday and you'll see a lot of scare actors. But the crowds will also be increased as a result as well. I haven't seen any more clowns, unfortunately. I was hoping, you know, maybe one's hiding there. Nope. Maybe at the entrance here. Oh man. So 3 clowns and a stilt walker. Alright, well, for now, that'll have to do. And hopefully we'll find more scare actors when we come back. And since it's right here, and I think it starts pretty soon, I'm really excited to check out this year's Dead Man's Party. These banners look new. They just got something for the entrance. Custom printed. Good for them. Is this one not called like something stories, graveyard stories again? So now no tagline. The new Dr. Fright is a little different. Is that what Dr. Fright looks like now? I gotta double check, because I miss when he had like the hat and all that stuff. All right, extra shows and earlier shows. It's still so weird that they close so late. They close early, Friday and Saturday at 11. It's pretty weak. While I'm waiting here, I would recommend lining up about 20 minutes ahead of time. Probably a little bit more when it's busier on like the weekends, because this has like some diehard fans. Doors just opened, so I hopped in line and check out all the lights up above. That is pretty cool. But here we go. First Dead Man's Party of the season for me. I don't know if it was running during the previews, but I don't believe so. And here we are. Looks like the set has not changed at all. All right, I'm gonna sit tight. Sounds like they have the same music going. So what's gonna be the song that happens right beforehand, I'll let you know, for everybody who is recording and taking photos of this, because I know there's a lot of you out there. Anyway, I'm gonna sit tight. Next up, Dead Man's Party. This year is pretty good. I did notice somebody had to do 2 songs, so I guess something happened with the cast, or somebody's out. Last minute changes. It happens, I know that. But overall, great energy. Just great to soak that in again. Just all the songs, the rotation that they do. My favorite still isn't back yet. That's Calling All the Monsters. Usually that has some great choreo attached to it. I'm trying to remember the one that Teeth. That Lady Gaga song is back. That's awesome. And obviously I will put up like a video later on of the whole show, but for now, just to cover in the vlog and make it quick, it's just a montage. But to the cast, if they watch this, awesome job, great energy as always. To the new faces, welcome. Like, you guys are gonna have a lot of fans over the course of the season. And I didn't mention it, and I do get asked about it. A lot of the rides are open during the event, including Lasso of Truth, and a bunch of roller coasters, including El Toro. I wonder if the lines have gotten worse, or if maybe there's just a holdup, because sometimes that happens, and then the line will move through. Oh, security guard. Yeah, so that's a little holdup. the line ahead is probably not that bad. Looks like the doors are open now for Unleashed, so we can start headed that way. And it looks like they have like banners and signs on the doors, and they really went all out this time. Good for them. So they have some photo ops, some big banners, and then let me just point out over here on the door, even Unleashed. Look at them go. Is that a Predators fan that I see? How you doing, dude?
How you been?
Good.
How's life?
Good. How's you? What?
What?
When did
What?
this happen? Got done with Unleashed. Pretty solid this year. I am so happy to see the wall trampoline, or I think I got it right, that what it's called, the Zero Gravity Arts. I follow them on Instagram. They're awesome. And I don't know how they can see anything with those LEDs. I had a heck of a time trying to expose to it. Dancing in between, costumes, awesome. Those guys from last year's Holiday in the Park were back. And then I don't know what to call that person that was balancing on the chairs, but that was insane. They were almost up to where the top of the stage was, basically. I wonder how tall that actually is, but man, can you imagine being upside down that high? No way. But anyway, I'm sure that I'll be watching that a few more times, but then now I'm thinking there's maybe like a half hour left because they close at 11 here. I know they'll start closing later as, you know, October comes around and we get into like October, like towards Halloween, maybe 11, maybe 12, and that's when I'm excited to come back and like be able to just hang out, you know. Nights like this feel like rush. Like maybe I'll go do a maze, maybe I'll grab some more B-roll now that it's nighttime because I didn't really have time to do that earlier. We'll see what happens, but overall, just thinking about the event as a whole, it's pretty solid so far. There's a couple of unknowns, especially not having gone through the houses yet. I'll be doing since I'm here opening night. The media day is on September 24th, and that's when I'll have an opportunity to go through all the houses. Anyway, all that being said, I think I'm going to sign off here for now. So, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time, and I hope you go make your own adventure. Bye, and happy spooky season. I hope it's kicking off right for you.
Like and subscribe. Wait, what? Yeah, like and subscribe. And hit. Wait, what's your
Thrills and magic.
Smash that subscribe button.
We're still going, man.
There's a nun behind us.
I'm gonna put this at the end of the video.
And the end.